You will spend most of your time in the Reading Horizons Elevate software completing lessons. These lessons will help you master the patterns of English words. When you log in, if a lesson is the next recommended action, you can go directly to that lesson by clicking Go. You can also access the lessons in the main menu and be taken to the lesson selection screen. The top of the screen displays a progress chart with markers for all 6 chapters in the Reading Horizons Elevate lesson sequence. Below the progress chart, you can see the list of lessons in the current chapter. A drop-down menu at the top of the list allows you to switch to other chapters. The list includes all lessons and assessments that are part of the chapter. Your current lesson or assessment is marked with a location icon to the right of its title. The status icon for other lessons and assessments can be understood by using the legend at the bottom of the screen. A yellow star means that you have completed a lesson at the mastery level. A green check mark means that you have completed a lesson at the passing level. A red X means that you have attempted a lesson, but your score was below the passing level. A blue dot means that the lesson is currently available to you. An ellipses, 3 white dots, means that you have started but not completed the lesson. And a white lock means that you cannot access the lesson yet, or that your teacher does not want you to access that lesson. Additionally, any lesson that has an asterisk, a tiny white star, after the lesson title is optional. This means that you can complete the lesson if you like, but you do not need to pass it in order to continue with the lesson sequence. Clicking on any lesson or assessment title will display its details in the right panel. The details include the title of the lesson or assessment, its status, and its summary. Below the summary is a button that allows you to start the lesson or assessment. During a lesson, you can use the lesson playback controls. The rewind button returns you to the start of the last major section of the lesson. The play-pause button allows you to temporarily stop or start the lesson. The replay button repeats the most recent audio statement. This is especially useful if you didn't clearly hear the instructions for an interactive activity. If you are asked to type a letter or word during the lesson, be sure to click Check or use your Enter or Return button on your keyboard. You will also need to click the Next button at certain points in the lesson to move on. Throughout the lesson and practice activities, you will have opportunities to interact with words by clicking, dragging, and sorting them. Many lessons end with a set of practice activities. Often, you can choose the activities you wish to do. When you are done, you will earn coins and you can see your score. If you complete the lesson at the pass or mastery level, it will be marked as complete. If you did not pass the lesson, you will need to review the lesson and complete the practice activities again before moving on. When a lesson has been completed, the Start button is replaced with the Quick Review and Reset buttons. The Quick Review button plays a short summary of the most important details of the lesson. This is helpful when you want to review a lesson before taking a quiz or test. The Reset button will start the lesson over again, and you will need to complete all the lesson practice activities, and your new attempt will replace your old score. We recommend that you only click the Reset button if you are sure that you want to start the lesson over again. Most lessons also have a vocabulary section at the bottom of the lesson details panel. This displays your progress in completing the number of words that you need to mark before you can move on to the next lesson. Now you know how to find your way around the lessons.